guys. Well, we got the golf cart up here in the shop now. It's not down there in the shed, so I don't have to work in the cold and the rain no more. But I did pull it in here under its own power. My brother and I was on it, and it was still, you know, hitting and missing and not running quite like it should. So we're gonna clean that carburetor out, and well, had a nice Craigslist find here to replace this old back seat. So that was a good thing. I mean, that seat is brand new. The guy said that he tried to get the guy that he bought the cart new, tried to get the guy to keep the back seat because he was just going to put a bed on it anyway, and the guy wouldn't take the seat off. So he took it off, put a bed on it, and he said he didn't think anybody had ever sat on it. So, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. That'll be a whole lot better than this old ratty thing. But anyway, we're going to go through that carburetor first, and hopefully we can get an official maiden voyage today. So hang around. We got that carburetor tore apart, and believe it or not, I've not cleaned it. It was very, very clean on the inside. So I'm not really sure what the problem is. It may be just old gas, but being it's got, you know, almost a half a tank of fuel in it, I'm going to try my best to get it to run and burn all that out. But one thing I did notice is on top of these carburetors you have an air bleed here. That is this. It had this plastic cap on it that's supposed to limit you from adjusting it but from here to here. Well, that cap just fell off. So it's been into before, and someone didn't reset this correctly. So it was run all the way in. And that would cause an issue of it idling wrong, or, well, just spitting and sputtering trying to come up into the RPM range, because I know these golf carts, they don't idle. You let off the gas, they just go dead. So we're going to readjust that. I'm going to just start at a round and a half, a turn and a half from bottom up or out, and we'll try that. This is your idle circuit jet, or idle to mid, and then you have your emulsion tube and your main jet. And the main jet, you can see it's clear and clean, along with the emulsion tube here, there, and it's got little holes around the sides, and all those are clear. So, and I mean, there is nothing in the bottom of this carburetor, nothing. Maybe a little speck up there. Oh, just a little. Oh, yeah, not enough to make anything. The floats look in good shape, but this carburetor may be an aftermarket carburetor because it is very clean on the inside. So I think this was our problem. We get that readjusted, I'm going to put this thing back together, and we'll be on our maiden voyage. One thing I want to add here, y'all, whenever you're working on these carburetors and you're pulling these little brass jets out, make sure you use a good screwdriver. Use one that's got a good tip on it, that fits the size that you need. You know, don't use an old rickety screwdriver because it will pull these ears off. If it slips out, it'll shear these ears off, and then, well, you're probably having to buy a carburetor because you can't get that jet out. All right, just a word of advice. We're ready to go. Well, folks, I believe that'll conclude this video. There'll be more videos of this thing. I'll do one of probably putting that oil light in and maybe a radio or something. But as far as getting this thing running, it's running tip top. All I got left to do before delivery is put that new seat on the rear, pressure wash it, and change oil in it. So we'll be ready to go. And tighten up this front steering here. But other than that, we're ready to go. Y'all have a good one.